Ooh, number 12 is a crazy one. It's a killer. Here goes. Karen, some random person named Karen. Recursively. Whoa, okay, I'm already lost on the second word. I can figure it out if her name is Karen, but recursively? Recursively means what? Recursively means this. You're going to start one and then find the next, and then find the next, and then take another step, take another step, take another step. Recursion means you're going to go step by step. And I am going to write that in red. Step by step. Day by day. Fresh start over. Different every way. It's a TV show from the 90s. Not worth your time. I always thought they said fresh fried okra is different every way. Weird. Anyway, Karen recursively generated a sequence of 5 positive integers by starting with the positive integer a sub 1 and then applying that recursive formula to generate that 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoa, lost. No, don't get lost in the verbiage. Here it goes. She's going to make a list of 5 numbers. Karen is sitting around alone on a Friday night trying to think of something to do, and she says, you know what? Doggone it, I like sequences and series, and I'm going to come up with a list of numbers, and I'm going to do it step by step. That's what she did. And this one was the first one, and this one was the second, and this one was the third, and this one was the fourth, and this one was the fifth, and we keep reading. If the value of the fifth one was 407, what's her first one? Well, my goodness, if she went step by step, then we better too. We can't jump straight back here. We're going to have to work our way back one step at a time. This is going to take about 4 hours. I'm kidding. All of a sudden, when I said 4 hours, you looked down at the bottom of the video to see how long it was, didn't you? Huh? Made you look. Okay, the value of the fifth one is 407. What's the value of Karen's starting term, A1? So what we're going to have to do is go back to A4. How are we going to do that? One step at a time, and this is our formula. Okay, I'm going to write this formula down, and we're going to use it. So A sub n equals A n minus 1 plus 3n minus 1. Okay, let's clarify a couple things here. Any term I want. Any term I want. I want the fifth term. Is the term before it, like the fourth term, plus 3 times whatever n is. Well, okay, whoa now. What's n? In this case, it's 5. 3 times 5 minus 1. Okay, one more time. Basically, for this one, I'm going to let n equal 5. If I knew the fourth term, this is how I'd get the fifth one. All right, here goes. Oh, wait, we know that one. It's 407. So 407 equals a sub 4 plus, let's clean this up, that's 15 minus 1, that's 14. We subtract 14 from that, subtract 14 from that, cancel them out. A sub 4 equals 407 minus 14, going to do it in my head, 393. Yeah, good. I just double checked it on the calculator because I didn't want to be embarrassed. I really could be able to do that in my head. 393, here goes. Wow, we've taken our first step. We're going to do it again. Now, I'm going to run out of space here, so I'm going to grab another piece of paper, and we're going to continue this process until we figure out everything that Karen knows while she's working alone on a Friday night. Someone had asked her out, but she said, no thanks, I'm going to do math. It's a lot more fun. Okay, here's our formula one more time. I'm not going to write it every time, but I'm going to write it the next time or two. Okay, there's our formula. Now, back in the day, on a Friday night, Karen was like, boy, I wish I knew what my fourth term was. Hey, I got an idea. I'll take my third term, and then I'll add 3 times 4 to it, because in this situation, n's going to be 4. See? N is 4. See it? See it? See it? N's 4. See? See? Minus 1. Well, good grief. We know what A4 is. It's 393. A sub 3 plus, that's 11. We're going to subtract 11 from that. That's going to give us 382. Whoa, now we're working our way back to you, babe. 382. All right, let's keep working backwards. Not going to write the formula again. This time we're just going to let n equal 3. About to write it down where n is equal to 3. So a sub 3 is really a sub 2 plus 3 times, I almost put it 2. No, n is 3 minus 1. Pause right here and say something. If you cannot negotiate through this formula and you can't be fluid in it, then this is going to be a very difficult problem. And you know, you're in pre-calculus, so I mean, you know your algebra. I'm not too concerned about that. But knowing what everything represents is vital to understanding this problem. Knowing what n is at any given step. N's going to change. As we work our way backwards, n changes. It was 5, it's 4, it's 3. In a minute, guess what? It's going to be 2, and then it's going to become 1, and then we'll figure it out. So it's going to, well, actually, we're not going to need to plug in 1 for it. But we're going to have to know how to use this formula. So let's keep going. We know what A3 is. It's 382. We'll slide this up a little bit. 382 equals A sub 2 plus, that's 9 minus 1. That would give me 8. A sub 2 is going to be equal to 382 minus 8. That is 374. There we go. 374. Look how much fun it is. Look how much fun Karen had alone on a Friday night. All right, A sub 2 is equal to A sub 1. About to find it. 3 times what? 2, because in this situation, n is going to be 2. That's 1. Here we go. Hey, we know what that is. A sub 2, just found it a minute ago. It's 374, yay! 374 equals A sub 1 plus, that is 6 minus 1, that is a 5. A sub 1 is equal to, about to get an answer, 369. Boom, just found it. 369, we'll write it up here. We're going to make sure it's an answer choice. It better be. Answer is D. Okay? You good? Boy, I hope so. Real quick, I'm going to check the answer. And here's how I'm going to check it. I'm going to do what Karen did, only I have a life. We're going to do what Karen did, and we're going to go forwards just to make sure it gets us to 407. I'm going to use my calculator real quick. I'm going to follow the formula. Again, if you can't follow the formula, then this one's going to be a difficult one. So we're going to find the second one. We're going to pretend like we don't know this, and we're going to say, well, if I'm looking for the second one, then I would take what I already know. That's this one, a n minus 1, plus 3 times 2, because I'm looking for the second one, and I subtract 1. Oh, good, it gave it to me. So then I'm going to take 374, I'm going to add 3 times, looking for the third one, subtract 1. Boom, it's working so far. I'm going to go a couple more steps. Take what we just got, add 3 times, looking for the fourth one, minus 1. Almost there, going to double check. 393 plus 3 times looking for the fifth one minus 1, 407. I'm so happy I'm going to circle it one more time. There we go. There it is.